Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Will Talks. So tinatry natin weekly na mag-upload and currently right now we are live on TikTok and of course this is gonna be uploaded on Spotify and YouTube. So I think on Spotify this is episode 31 and our theme for tonight is the title of the episode is Trisha. Inspired by One More Chance. Kay si Trisha ng One More Chance. Yung kila Popoy at Basha. And basically, it's all about the people that we love or the people who loved tapos malaman-laman nila na yung taong mahal nila hindi pa pala tapos magmahal ng iba. So basically, this is episode 31 ng Spotify. And sa YouTube, this is a whole episode for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this episode. At pagpasensyahan nyo na kasi ang pabaon sa akin ni January is a little bit of ubot sipon ng kaunti. So if I sound medyo off, pagpasensyahan nyo na, but I promised you guys na mag-upload kasi ako ng episode. Kaya this is episode 31 and welcome to Will Talks. Man, I was really excited to record this episode kasi una, sabi ko kasi sa sarili ko, 'di ba dati, hindi na ako relapse content, but man, I prayed hard to God na bigyan niya ako ng trademark, bigyan niya ako ng something na kahit papaano naman. And feeling ko it's a blessing din na makilala sa what ifs. Kaya sabi ko sa sarili ko, instead of removing it, let me just improve it na lang a little bit. Lagyan ng learnings kahit papaano. So ayan. Anyway, this episode is all about or para sa mga taong nagmahal ng taong hindi pa pala tapos magmahal ng iba. And I know it's really hard dahil alam mo yung feeling na all this time, akala mo, nasa iyo na yung attention niya, nasa iyo na yung, mahal ka na niya, ini-entertain ka naman na niya. Tapos malaman-laman mo, hindi pa pala tapos magmahal ng iba. Hindi pa pala fully healed. Fully healed lang pala, no? So, I hope you enjoyed this one. Hindi ko na patatagalin pa. Ngayon lang ulit tayo nag-letter to Will Talks. So, here's our first story. Hi Kuya Will. Ito po ang kwento ko ng minahal ko siya pero hindi pa pala siya tapos magmahal ng iba. I am a girl and I had an ex. Naging kami from grade 9 hanggang grade 11. 3 taon. 3 years. At hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa rin maintindihan kung paano niya napaabot ng 3 taon ang isang relasyon na hindi pala buo. Nag-break kami last week lang. Saturday. Schoolmates kami nung grade 9, 10 at 11. Bago naging kami, may ex muna ako. 5 months lang. Classmate din namin. Tapos after that, nalaman ko na bago naging kami, naging sila muna ng best friend ko. Nung nag-break kami ng ex ko, nag-break din sila ng best friend ko. Doon siya nag-open up sa akin tungkol sa nangyari sa kanila. At bilang mabait na classmate, kinomfort ko siya. Walang ibang intention. Hanggang sa nag-uusap na kami. 3 months later, nag-confess siya. Long story short, umabot kami ng 3 years. Pero kuya, sa loob ng 3 taon na yon, iisa lang yung Halos pinag-aawayan namin. Yung ex niya, na best friend ko rin. Paulit-ulit ko siyang nahuhuli na fina-follow niya yung ex niya sa social media. Kapag kino-confront ko siya, pinagtatanggol niya pa. Hindi ko binigyan ng mali siya. Ang ginawa niya, nag-unfollow, nag-sorry, pero naulit at naulit at naulit. Hanggang sa mas masakit pa, nalaman ko na nag-uusap pala talaga sila. Dahil ex siya ng best friend ko, pinili ng best friend ko na umiwas sa akin. Bilang respeto raw sa relasyon namin. Pero nalaman ko rin ang totoo dahil siya mismo ang nag-chat sa akin at nagsabi. At anong ginawa ko? Pinatawad ko ulit. 3 taon. Paulit-ulit na sakit. Paulit-ulit na patawad. Last week, isang buong araw hindi niya ako chinat. Tapos nalaman ko, kausap pala niya yung ex niya buong araw. Nasaktan ako, naghinala ako at buti na lang babait pa rin yung best friend ko. Siya mismo ang nagsabi sa akin ng totoo. Nag-investigate ako, ginamit ko yung account ng best friend ko para kausapin yung ex ko. At doon ko nalaman ng lahat. Nung naging kami pala, hindi pa pala siya fully healed sa ex niya. Mas masakit pa, tuwing nakikita niya raw yung ex niya, mas lalong lumalalim yung pagmamahal niya doon. Lahat ng first niya, sa akin niya ginawa. Lahat ng effort, sa akin niya pinakita. Pero ang totoo pala, iba pa rin yung mahal niya. At nung nalaman ko ang lahat, siya pa ang nakipag-break sa akin. Sinabi niyang ayaw na raw niya simula pa lang. Hanggang ngayon, magulo pa rin ako. Pakiramdam ko ginamit lang ako. Hindi ko alam kung minahal niya ba talaga ako o minahal niya lang yung idea na may nandyan habang hinihintay niya yung ex niya. Kung nakikinig ka man, sana hindi na lang kita nakilala. James. Dinrap name. Dinrap name nung ate mo. No. James daw eh. Sana hindi na lang kita nakilala. James. James nga naman. Oy, hello Pits TV. Hirap tuloy niyan. Comment nga, James. Baka nandyan ka, men. Baka nandyan ka. Ano meron kay James? Si James ay nagmahal. Tapos hindi pa pala siya tapos magmahal ng iba. Yun lang naman siya. Man. Story number 1. Mamaya na akong bibigyan ng mga comments ko, men. Ano muna tayo? Tuloy-tuloy muna natin to, men. Dito tayo kay story number 2. Sabi ni James dito, "Hi po guys, ito na po ako." Okay, this is story number 2. Hi kuya, gusto ko lang po maglabas ng sama ng loob. Matagal ko na tong kinikimkim and siguro ngayon ko lang nagawang ikwento ng buo. This happened last October 2025. May isang guy, classmate ko siya noong grade 10. Akala ko hanggang doon na lang yun. Walang closure, walang continuation. Hanggang sa isang araw nagkita kami ulit. Accidentally. Sa mall. Hindi ko inaasahan. Hindi ko rin hinanap. Pero siguro, doon nagsimula lahat. After that day, he messaged me. Simple lang sa umpisa. Kumustahan. Catching up. Hanggang sa naging araw-araw na. Every morning, every night, kapag may free time ako, pumupunta ako sa college nila. Nag-hangout kami. Walang pilitan. Natural lang. Kuya, he showed effort. Yung totoong effort. Hindi yung pa-impress lang. He bought me flowers. He updated me kahit hindi ako humihingi. He made me feel seen, important, parang ako lang yung babae sa mundo niya. Then one day, he said he wanted to court me. At umuo ako. Kasi bakit hindi, di ba? Consistent siya. At sa totoo lang, first time kong maranasan na tratuhin ng ganun. Na hindi ako nagmamakaawa sa atensyon. Na hindi ako option. Akala ko, malinaw lahat. Hanggang isang araw may nag-message sa akin. Isang old friend. Bigla. Walang pasabi. Nagtanong siya kung may nabanggit ba raw sa akin yung manliligaw ko tungkol sa babaeng nililigawan niya dati. Doon na ako nagtaka. Paano niya nalaman? Paano niya alam na may nanliligaw sa akin? Doon niya sinabi yung totoo. Siya pala yung nililigawan dati. At hindi pala dati lang. Isang linggo bago ko payagan manligaw yung guy. Nagtanong pa raw sa kanya kung may chance pa ba silang maging sila. At ang sagot ng girl, parang malabo na. Kasi naghihinala na siya na may iba na. At ako pala yung iba. Kuya, no mga panahong yun, napaka-consistent niya sa akin. Wala ni isang senyales na may iba. Kaya naniwala ako. Akala ko malinaw. Akala ko totoo. Kaya nung nalaman ko lahat, kinonfront ko siya. At doon niya inamin. Mahal pa rin daw niya yung babae. Hindi daw niya alam ang ginagawa niya noon. Humingi siya ng tawad. Tapos sinabi niyang babalikan niya ulit yung girl at liligawan niya ulit. Doon po ako tuluyang nasaktan. Kasi siya yung dumating sa buhay ko nang hindi ko hinihingi. Siya yung nagparamdam na ako lang. Tapos ako pala yung third party nang hindi ko man lang alam. Masakit, Kuya Will. Hindi dahil natalo ako sa ibang babae. Masakit kasi naging totoo ako sa isang taong hindi pala sigurado. Masakit kasi minahal ko yung version niya na akala ko totoo. Pero hindi pala buo. Nak ng tukneneng naman. Anak ng tukneneng ka naman, oy. Oy, by the way, Boss David, thank you sa gifts, guys. Currently we are recording this for Spotify, so maraming salamat sa mga gift nyo. Teka, dito ko na nga ilalapag sa screen every time din may gift para naman nakikita sa Spotify kapag pag mayroon tayong MVP or gifters na dumadaan. So, thank you, guys. This is episode 31, guys, para sa mga late na sumali. We are recording right now, episode 31. Ayos din no? All this time, akala mo mayroong iba. Tapos ikaw yung iba. All this time, akala mo, or may nanghihinala ka na may iba. Tapos ikaw pala yun. Tamang hinala ka pa, ha? Tamang duda ka pa na hindi siya buo sa'yo at meron kang kahati. Ikaw pala yun. Ikaw pala yun, ha? Grabe ka na, second story.
Somewhere, waves through a long soft hair, faces just stop and stare, catching no lights. So I hold you close, no matter where you go, through all the rain and snow, be close behind. And I hold on.
Ready na ba kayo sa natin? Ready na ba kayo sa third story natin? Guys, I can play yung mga music na nire-request nyo kasi we're gonna be copyrighted. Hindi natin siya ma-upload if ever. So, next time na lang yung mga music na request nyo kapag normal streams lang natin. This is gonna be uploaded kasi on Spotify and YT. So, we can't play those songs din. Next time. So, let's read our third story. So, sabi niya dito, "Hi Kuya Will and hello Watips." Mga Watips. Nung nakita ko po yung message sa broadcast channel nyo na bumalik na ulit itong segment na to, pinilit ko na talagang isulat to. Kasi pakiramdam ko, ito na yung tamang oras para marinig naman yung boses ko. Way back then, nung first year college pa lang ako, I met a man. Isang lalaking masasabi kong genuine sa buhay niya. He treasures everything, his family, his friends, and most especially his work. Alam mo yung tahimik lang pero ramdam mo yung prinsipyo? Ganun siya. We talked for a couple of months. Nangyari lang lahat dahil sa best friend ko na pinsan niya rin. Hindi naman literal na reto, casual lang. Pero doon nagsimula yung connection. Kuya, feeling ko siya yung tinatawag nilang forever multo. Hindi ko maipaliwanag kung bakit. Basta minsan, nasasabi ko na lang sa sarili ko, ano kayang feeling kong sa akin siya? Yung lalaking tinitingala ko? What if naging akin? Pero hindi pwede. After that thing, o siguro yung tinatawag nilang situationship, naiwan akong magulo. Hanggang doon na lang ba talaga yun? Wala na bang dapat asahan? Hanggang sa isang araw, may nakita ako sa repost niya sa TikTok. Something about waiting for someone to come back. Doon ko nalaman ng totoo. After all the flowery words, after all the caring messages, my greatest love pala siya. At hinihintay niya yun for almost a year. Kuya, sobrang nagulat ako. Pero unti-unti kong tinanggap. Kasi alam ko naman, wala akong karapatan, hindi naman kami. 1 taon nang lumipas, pero ganun pa rin. Hinahanap-hanap ko pa rin siya. Iniisip ko pa rin, paano kaya siya magmahal? Nalilito ako pero hinayaan ko na lang. Kasi alam kong hindi naman talaga kami pwede. Then came the plot twist of my 2025. Bigla ko na lang nalaman na may something siya at yung pinsan ko. Siguro mutual understanding lang. Pero nasaktan ako. Kasi pakiramdam ko, alam naman niyang may gusto ko sa kanya pero hinayaan niya lang. Pero tinanggap ko pa rin. Unfortunately, after a few weeks, hindi rin sila nag-work. So I asked my cousin kung anong nangyari at ang sabi niya lang, ayun ate, bumalik sa ex. After almost 2 years of no contact, bumalik pa rin siya doon. Kuya Will, sa totoo lang, hindi ko alam kung anong mararamdaman ko. Tatanggapin ko na lang ba ulit? Hahayaan ko na lang ba ulit? Kasi sa tuwing makikita ko yung story niya, maririnig ko pangalan niya, makikita ko notes niya, iba pa rin. Siya pa rin. Pero alam ko rin sa sarili ko na hindi ko pwedeng pilitin ang tadhana. Kasi ang tunay na pagmamahal, hindi nang aangkin, hindi namimilit. Masaya siya ngayon. Unti-unti niyang natutupad yung mga pangarap niya para sa sarili niya, para sa mga magulang niya. At syempre, spoiled pa rin yung motor niyang si Gray. Masaya ako para sa kanya. At alam kong alam niya kung gaano ako ka-proud. Joro, please live a happy life with a happy heart. You know what? So far our stories are grabe, no? But you know, man, I can't imagine the feeling of loving someone who you thought is for you na. Alam mo yun? Gets nyo ba ako, men? Gets nyo ba ako? Alam kong hindi lang naman itong mga senders ko ngayon, mga nag-send ng letter to Will Talks ang nakakaramdam. For sure, marami sa atin na nakakaramdam nito. For sure, kung hindi man ngayon, baka naramdaman nyo to before. But, I mean, imagine the time na ini-spend mo dun sa tao na yun. Tapos malalaman mo lang na hindi pa pala buo yun. Hindi pa pala yun. Kaya minsan mapapatanong ka na lang din kay self. Minsan masasabi mo na lang din sa sarili mo, alin dun yung totoo? Alin dun yung tunay? 'Di ba? Kasi ikaw naman, Ikaw naman, all throughout the time, all throughout na magkasama kayo, lahat naman ng pinakita mo ay totoo. Lahat naman ng pinakita mo tunay. Lahat naman ng pinaramdam mo is genuine. Lahat naman yun. Pero siya, kung di naghihintay ng iba, hindi pa pala nakakalaya sa iba. Ay. So, hindi ko na patatagalin pa. Let's read our fourth story. Meron na lang tayong last two. And guys, para nga pala sa may mga hindi alam, we are currently recording this right now. And we are going to upload it on Spotify and YouTube. For Spotify, this is considered as episode 31. And for YouTube, this is a separate video titled Para sa mga taong nagmahal ng taong hindi pa tapos magmahal ng iba. Okay? Para kung gusto nyo man i-rewatch or pakinggan ulit, may time kayo. Okay? May time kayo kung kailan nyo man mapapanood to. So currently, we are recording this January 30, 2026. Please comment down kung anong date nyo to pinapanood for my Spotify people and YouTube people, okay? And please, don't forget to follow, don't forget to subscribe if you're in YouTube, don't forget to follow if you're on Spotify, and here on TikTok, of course. And this is our fourth story. Actually, ang namili nitong mga story ko na to, yung dalawa kong kaibigang PA. Kaya first time ko rin binabasa itong mga story na to. And this is our fourth. Hi, Will. I don't know how to start sharing my story because for a long time, I didn't think it was something I could open up about. But here I am, finally choosing to be brave and share my story on this platform. You can call me Habi. It's my nickname. I'm currently a student. 4 years ago, I met this girl when my whole family decided to go to the province for vacation. At first, I found everything annoying because I wasn't used to the life there. Akala ko magiging boring yung bakasyon ko. But I was wrong. Because during that vacation, I met Shyla. The girl I never expected I will fall in love with. Hanggang ngayon. The girl I never thought I'd be struggling to let go of. Nakilala ko siya because friend siya ng cousins ko. Naalala ko pa yung first TikTok video namin together, yung heartbreak anniversary trend. Ang saya ko noon, Will. Because I had never been in love before, kaya masasabi ko talaga na siya yung first love ko. 3 weeks lang yung bakasyon namin sa province and bitin na bitin ako because I wanted more time with her. Siya yung nagpakita sa akin ng klase ng love na hindi ko pa naranasan sa lahat ng naging talking stage ko. Pagbalik ko ng Manila, I finally confessed my feelings to her. Grabe yung feeling. Being able to finally say everything your heart has been hiding. At first, smooth naman yung relationship namin kahit LDR. Siya buhay probinsya, ako buhay Maynila. And I really thought she was the one. Akala ko, siya na yung babaeng makakasama ko habang buhay. Yung makakasama ko sa altar someday. Pero mapaglaro pala ang tadhana. We lasted 11 months. Almost 1 year na sana. But she broke up with me 3 days before our anniversary. Her reason was she was scared that her father might find out about us and that we'd be forced to marry early. I forgot to mention, Will, parehong Muslim kami. And in our culture, relationships are not allowed unless marriage na talaga ang usapan. Tinanggap ko yung desisyon niya because I knew We were still too young. Before we ended things, we promised each other that once we finished studying, we'd come back to each other and get married. Pero yung promise na yun, napako lang. Last month, Will, I found out she's getting married. And guess what kung sino ang groom? Yung ex niya. Sobrang sakit. Akala ko tapos na siya dun. Akala ko wala na. Pero talo pala ako because he came before me. At mas masakit pa, nalaman ko na habang kami, hinihintay niya pa rin pala yung ex niya na bumalik. I became her bandage, her temporary comfort. Disposable, kumbaga. Madaling bitawan kapag hindi na kailangan. I tried to ask for closure pero wala akong nakuha. No explanation, no answers, and the pain stayed. I loved her for 4 years even if our relationship only lasted 11 months. My heart was sure she was the one. She was the only woman I ever truly loved. Until now, hindi ko alam kung mahal ko pa ba siya. Pero one thing is sure, I loved her genuinely. And I never expected that while I was loving her wholeheartedly, she still wasn't done loving someone else. Thank you, Will, for giving me the chance to finally let this out. And to everyone listening to this, I hope you never experience this kind of pain. Sana someday, we all find the love we truly deserve. The kind of love that is pure, honest, and genuine. Siya po ang nagpatunay na hindi lang sa J masakit.
undone if you hold down.
Ganda ng logo mo, Kuya Will. Uy, thank you guys. Kita nyo ba to, man? It's Will Talks, boss. Salamat for noticing. It's Will Talks na naka-popsicle. Hindi yan popsicle, microphone. Grabe. Guys, bago ko basahin nga pala yung yung last story natin. Gusto ko lang muna mag-thank you sa inyong lahat for showing up to the stream. And man, side note lang, alam kong 2026 is kinda, parang syempre bago pa sa atin kasi a lot of us are feel ko wanna change kung ano man yung mga nangyari noong 2025, ano man yung mga sakit na dinala sa atin nung 2025, and I really wish for you guys na I hope 2026 it gives you the peace of mind, it gives you kung ano mang paghihilom ang kailangan mo na magpapakalma sa mga ginawa sa'yo ng 2025. I hope that this year, ayokong sabihin na I hope this year would be your year, but sana maging magaan sa'yo tong taon na to. Ayun. So again, thank you sa mga nag-join sa stream ko tonight. And to me, man, I really apologize din sa inyo kasi kung medyo pangit yung boses natin tonight, and for the people who are listening on YouTube and Spotify, I really apologize if I kind of sound off tonight. Medyo kasi may ubot sipon tayo ng konti, but I don't wanna go back on I promised you guys that I would upload every week, every Friday. So, I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm trying my best. Yeah, pasensya na kayo. So, please comment W's na lang din for everyone here on the stream and to the Will Talks community. Mga what tips ko, please comment W na lang. That shows some appreciation and love to each and everyone here. And let's read our last story for minahal ko siya pero hindi pa pala siya tapos magmahal ng iba. Almost lahat naman nung nabasa natin ngayon sa ex bumalik, no? Wala naman yung sa dati niyang ka-talking stage, wala namang ganun kasi mas ano yun. Mas pinili niya yung nakausap niya lang dati kaysa sa'yo ngayon na nakausap din naman or napapunta na sana doon, di ba? Anyway, this is our last. Also, please comment down if you want a part 2 para baka may makapag-send pa ng ibang story nila. Please comment down if you want a part 2. Tayo ay tatry natin gawan to ng part 2 if ever you guys want. So again, this is gonna be uploaded on Spotify and YouTube. And to Spotify and YouTube people, please don't forget to subscribe, follow, hit that like button. Kung nasaan platform ka man ngayon, it would be a really, really good help to me. At ang goal natin for YouTube is this year, 2026, I hope makuha na natin yung silver button. Ngayong nire-record ko tong episode na to currently sa YT, tayo ay may 20,000 subscribers. So we need 80,000 more para naman may nakalapag na doon na silver play button, di ba? Kaya yan guys, kaya yan. Double use. Kaya natin yan. Kaya ng Will Talks community ko yan. Silver play button. At syempre sa YouTube ay sa Spotify, ang goal naman natin of course is to be, again, masama sa top podcasts ng 2026. Kasi on the last 2025, we are ranked the number 3 podcast ng buong taon overall. So ayun. Again, let's read our last. Thank you sa mga sumali ulit on the stream. This has been a good live.
Somewhere, waves through a long soft hair, faces just stop and stare, catching no light. So I hold you close.
So this is our last.
Where you go.
So this person said, "Hello kuya. Hindi ko rin alam kung ma-air pa to o hindi. Pero gusto ko lang talagang ilabas. Kasi pakiramdam ko, minahal ko siya, pero hindi pa pala siya tapos magmahal ng iba. May isang girl, classmate ko siya. Kaibigan siya ng mga kaibigan ko. Kaya tinuring ko na rin siyang kaibigan. Noon pa man, may crush na ako sa kanya on and off. Kasi minsan may ka-MU siya. Pero hindi ko inakala na yung simpleng crush na yun, magiging pinakamalaking sakit ng puso ko. Last summer, isang random na araw, bigla niya akong tinanong kung pwede ba raw kaming maging cosplay duo. Di na ako nagdalawang isip. Umuo agad ako. 4 na araw pagkatapos ng cosplay duo namin, Nag-confess ako at nalaman kong gusto niya rin pala ako. Sobrang saya ko nun. Mahilig siya sa cosplay conventions. Ako naman, server sa church. Madalas, hindi nagmamatch yung schedules namin. Pero sa tuwing may event siya, days before pa lang inaayos ko na lahat. Working student ako, kaya nagpupuyat ako gabi-gabi para matapos yung workloads ko. Para lang makapag-free ng oras sa weekend para masubukan kong habulin yung event niya at masundo siya. I gave my all to her, Kuya Will. Pati tulog ko. May blood disease ako kaya mahalaga sa akin ang pahinga. Pero dahil mahal ko siya, kahit alam kong hindi na ako makakatulog kapag tinulungan ko siya sa thesis niya, tinanggap ko pa rin. Inaral ko yung programming language ng course nila for 2 straight days, walang tulog, para lang matapos nila on time yung thesis. Pagkatapos nun, doon na nagsimulang bumigay yung katawan ko. Pero tinago ko sa kanya. Ayoko mag-alala siya. Isang buwan pagkatapos nun, nagkaroon kami ng malaking away. At doon ko nalaman ng totoo. Mahal pa rin pala niya yung tinatawag niyang greatest what if. At dahil doon, nakipag-break siya sa akin. At kinausap niya ulit yung greatest what if niya. Kuya, doon ako tuluyang nabasag. Kasi ibinigay ko lahat. Habang ako ubos na ubos, siya pala may iniisip na iba tuwing may pagkukulang ako. Nanatili ako kasi akala ko worth it. Akala ko sapat yung pagmamahal ko. Pero habang siya nakakakuha ng comfort, ako, puro sakit lang ang nakuha. Habang naglalakad at hanggang sa dulo. Maybe loving you is like a sword, but when I thought I was holding the sword the right way, I really was holding the blade in my hand, killing me slowly. Bilang huling pagmamahal ko sa kanya, noong birthday niya, nagplano ako ng surprise. Pinag-organize ko lahat pero pinili kong manatili lang sa likod. Hiniling ko sa mga kaibigan ko na sila na lang ang kumuha ng credit. Masaya siya. May luha sa mga mata niya habang nagpapasalamat sa kanila. At ngayon masaya na siya. Kasama ang greatest love niya. Maybe we weren't meant to end up with each other. Maybe I was not meant to be her endgame. But just a mere builder for a man she really wants to be with. Even if I got the strength to fight for you, strength wouldn't be enough if you already chose someone else. I fought every storm and bore every pain, yet you still left me standing in the rain.
So I hold on. These threads won't come undone if you hold down. I'll carry you home. Clothes on my back, it's yours if it's all I have. I meant every word I said.
Anong isa pa?
Carry you home.
Last story na yun eh. Last story na yun, guys. Isa pa daw. Anyway. When upload, ngayon na, after nitong live na to, ganun tayo kabilis. 'Di ba? Ganun tayo kabilis. YouTube and Spotify, upload agad to men. Ganun kabilis. 'Di ba? Sinisipagan na natin. Para walang nagrereklamo na na tagal niyo po mag-upload, na bakit po ngayon lang kayo nag-upload, pakibilisan niyo naman po yung upload, ang tagal-tagal na pong wala siyang reply, tapos mahal na mahal ko pa rin siya, hindi ko na po alam yung gagawin ko. Bakit naman po kasi ganun? Ako naman po yung nandito, ako naman po yung gumagawa ng lahat, ako naman po yung present palagi, ako yung nagbibigay ng mga kailangan niya, ako yung nagsistay pag malungkot siya, pero tuwing masaya siya, lagi na lang siyang nandun sa iba. Paano naman po yung mga taong genuine talaga sa kanya? Sorry. Recording pala tayo. Recording pala ako ng episode pang Spotify at YouTube. My bad. Okay, sige. Para sa inyo. One last. And then, we're gonna upload it on Spotify and YouTube. But please, paki-promise naman sa akin. Mag-subscribe sa YT. Mag-follow sa YouTube. Okay? Subscribe muna kayo sa YT. G? Will Talks lang, guys. Will Talks. Kung anong pangalan ko sa... all platforms, Will Talks. G. Sige. Last story. Teka lang, sisinga lang akong kaunti. Butik na si Punto. Gagi. Nakita sa YouTube tsaka sa Spotify, naka-monoblock tayo. Uy na. Yung top 3 podcast ng 2025. Ayun, naka-monoblock, boss. Boss. Sabi ko sa inyo eh. Sabi ko sa inyo. Yan ang upuan ng top 3 podcaster ng 2025. Diba? Sabi ko sa inyo eh. Paldo, di ba? Baka naman kung sakaling may mag-brand na mag-sponsor ang upuan sa atin, bakit naman hindi, di ba? Why not? Pero feeling ko lucky chair natin to eh. Tapos may nag-sponsor ng monoblock din, Kuya, total, nakita ko naman na nagpapakapagod ka sa passion mo. Gusto ko namang matulungan ka dahil dyan, bibigyan pa kita ng isa pang monoblock. Thank you ha. Thank you po. Thank you po kung sakali. Binigyan ng upuan monoblock ulit. At para po maiba naman, ibang kulay. Ibang kulay naman ng monoblock. Malay mo naman, pwede naman. Guys, kung sakali kayang ito bago ko lang basahin yung story ko. In the future, kung sakali na meron na tayong magandang studio, tapos meron akong guest, monoblock kaya upuan ko? Monoblock kaya ipapaup... Like, di ba nakakaya yun? May guest ako hello po, kunwari, sino ba? Sino ba yung mga naka-collab ko na dati? Na kunwari, kunwari si Ate Yeng Constantino, si Ate Yeng, big name. Ate Yeng, hello po, good afternoon. Dito po tayo. Ito po, upo po kayo. Walang budget sa Walang budget walang budget sa upuan. Pero men. Trademark 'yun. Feeling ko nga pili na lang po kayo. Sino pa ba naging guest natin? Si Jai Asuncion, mga ganun. Si Kuya Benedict Kua. Ayan, men. Pili na lang po kayo ng upuan na gusto nyo. Ano na yun? Anyway, since you requested isa pang story, let's try to read yung nahanap ng mga kaibigan ko. Sila kasi naghahanap ng story. Nagbabasa lang talaga ako eh. Okay. So this is our last. Thank you to everyone who joined. Hi, I'm Avon. This is my story with Isabella. I met her on a Thursday afternoon in our favorite coffee shop. The one with the big windows and the smell of roasted beans that clung to her clothes long after you left. She was sitting alone, headphones on. Ba't parang ayaw pa basa? Hindi tawag yon, TikTok live studio yun tumunog. Over naman, over naman sa alarm si TikTok studio. Wait lang, last na po. Direct, last na. Okay? Last na, direct. Very Will Talks coded. Walang edit na to. Yan na yan. Upload ko na ng ganyan yan. Eto na, direct. Last na. Ulit. Take 2. Awit sa'yo, direct. TikTok naman eh. Hirap pakisamahan ni TikTok. Porkit YouTube diyan sa Spotify i-upload. Si Selos. Si Selos ka. Si Selos ka, TikTok ha. Si Selos si TikTok. Ginagamit ko lang daw siya. Tapos sa YouTube at Spotify ko daw i-upload. Hindi, naka-live naman ako sa'yo, TikTok. Huwag kang dyan. Take 2. Hi, I'm Avon, and this is my story with Isabella. I met her on a Thursday afternoon in our favorite coffee shop, the one with the big windows and the smell of roasted beans that clung to your clothes long after you left. She was sitting alone, headphones on, scribbling something in a notebook. And for some reason, I couldn't look away. Di ko maintindihan bakit. Pero parang tumigil ang mundo ko sandali. She looked up, caught me staring, and gave me a small, shy smile. That was it. That was the start. At first, we just talked about everything and nothing. Music, favorite books, how the sky in Manila always seemed to look different depending on who you were with. We laughed at dumb jokes and shared small secrets, things that didn't matter to anyone else but somehow mattered a lot to us. It was easy, masaya. But even then, I noticed moments of silence. A pause in her laughter, a faraway look in her eyes. I asked once, "Are you okay?" She smiled and said yes, and changed the subject. I thought maybe it was nothing. I wanted to believe it was nothing. Years passed. We moved in together, bought plants for our tiny balcony, and learned each other's routines like sacred rituals. Every morning I'd make coffee the way she liked it. Strong, just a little too hot, and she'd hum while brushing her hair. We had arguments, of course, small ones about chores or which series to binge watch next, but nothing ever lasted long. The air between us always returned to laughter, small touches, hand holding as we walked down streets lined with neon lights. And yet, the first love shadow was always there. Sometimes, she'd get quiet mid-laugh stare and stare at the passing couple, or pause while scrolling through old photos on her phone. I could see it in her eyes. A story still unfolding somewhere else, and I never asked for details, never pushed. I loved her. And loving her meant accepting even the parts of her heart that weren't fully mine. One rainy night, we ran outside just because the sky opened up in torrents and we couldn't resist. Umbrellas forgotten, drenched, and laughing. We danced in the puddles, the water soaking our clothes, dripping into our shoes, into our hair. "Ivan!" she shouted, spinning me around. I feel alive. And in that moment, I believed in forever. For a few hours, we were untouchable. Invincible in our own little world. Hearts beating in time with the rain. But even then, I caught glimpses of something else in her eyes. A memory. A longing. A person who would never be me. Then came the diagnosis. Cancer. Stage 4. The words felt like they belonged to someone else. Not the Isabella I knew laughing in puddles and brushing my hair out of my face. Hospital rooms, replaced rain-soaked streets. IV lines replaced our shared coffee, and time became measured in treatments and medication schedules. I held her hand through every fear, every pain, every quiet sob she tried to hide from me. And still, she spoke of him. I didn't understand at first. Why now? I asked once, gripping her hand in the hospital bed. She smiled weakly, almost apologetically. "Avon, I need you to do something for me. For him. For my first love." And she gave me the letter, the address, everything. I nodded, swallowing back a grief I didn't know I could carry. And though she coughed, though her breaths were shallow, she whispered his name like a prayer, like a memory that refused to leave. And I held her as the ivy beeped and the world shrank around us. And then the silence fell, heavy, complete. The room, once filled with our laughter, is now quiet but for the hum of machines. And I held her hand one last time, feeling it grow colder, softer, until it slipped from mine.
Carry you home. Clothes on my back, it's yours if it's all I have. I meant every word I said. I'll carry you home.
Para dun sa nag-request ng last story. Good night sa'yo, ha? Good night sa'yo. Dun sa nag-request ng last story, good night talaga. And everybody spam double use naman para sa mga viewers natin. And syempre sa PA natin, men. Sa PA natin naghanap ng story para sa inyo. Nung nag-request kayo ng story, naghanap agad talaga sila ng last story para sa inyo, guys. man. To all our senders ng Letter to Will Talks, big hugs para sa inyong lahat. At damn. You know what? General comment lang. Sana sana mapatawad mo si self. Dahil hindi mo naman kasalanan na iniwan ka at bumalik siya sa nakausap niya dati o sa mahal niya dati, na mas pinili niyang i-pursue si greatest what if niya or si greatest love niya kaysa sa'yo. Don't be too hard on yourself kasi it was never your fault. You gave everything. You gave love na deserve ng tao na yun.
I'm glad that I found you. I'll call you on the boulevard to tell you, love, that I'm not too far from home where I can hold you in my
O, dito si Sender. Ito sabi niya, may nakalimutan kayo sa last story, naputol yung story ko. Uy! Asan sila? Check nyo nga Aliyah at Mia. I mean, we can do a part 2 guys if you want. Kaya comment down na lang kayo below kung gusto nyo magkaroon pa tayo ng part 2. Please let me know kung gusto nyo ng part 2 para magre-record tayo ng part 2. Maybe next week para every week meron tayo upload. Okay? So ayun lang muna for tonight. Maraming salamat. And if ever you're in YouTube or in Spotify, please don't forget to subscribe and follow. Goal natin sa YouTube is to hit that 100k subs. And on Spotify, of course, to hit that 1 million follows. Yun lang naman. Thank you so much. Appreciated ko kayo lahat. And gusto ko lang sabihin na to everyone who's listening to this podcast, may all of you receive the genuine happiness and love that you deserve. And as always, this is Will Talks, love, life, and everything in between. Parang ayoko to pang ending natin. Ano magandang ending song natin? Meron akong favorite dito. Teka. Yan. Hi, this is Will, and this is Will Talks, love, life, and everything in between. As always, welcome home. Thank you, Spotify and YouTube people. Hit that follow and subscribe button. Thank you to everyone who listened to episode 31, guys.